Hey guys, this is Ed with CMC Reptiles. I got my last clutch that came out. Originally it was a 5-egg clutch. 3 of the eggs went bad. They weren't fertile. So I had 2 left. This is one of them. And it was a pairing of a pied, visual pied, to a 100% het pied. So this guy was dead in the egg. Did what I can to revive him, you know, just kind of rubbing his whole body, moving him around a little bit. Put him in some clean, cool spring water. And I did that for an hour. I kept coming back to check. Last time I went to check on him, he actually crawled out of the tub. He was alive. The nice thing, and this was yesterday, so this is 24 hours later. He's absorbed half that egg sac, so I know that's good news. He's still not out of the woods yet. It is alive and just really lethargic right now, but it is alive. So in the fact that it is absorbing the yolk, it looks healthy, it's nice and plump, so hoping he makes it. But I'll do another update in this video by the end of the day or maybe tomorrow. So I'll check on this guy tomorrow and I'll keep you posted. Alright guys, so I'm doing a little bit of a follow-up to the video I shot about 24 hours ago. The yolk sac is half the size it was. This guy's a lot more active now. Starting to move around a lot more. I'm trying to keep him where he's damp, and I'm keeping that yolk sac wet so it doesn't dry out. So I keep him sprayed. He's a lot better, and the great thing is he's absorbing that yolk sac, as you can see. Still lethargic, but he's a real healthy looking animal. And doing really good. I had him in a plastic deli cup, and he keeps crawling out of it, so that's good. He's looking really good. And I'll do one more video after this yolk is completely absorbed. From coming from a completely dead animal to where it's at now is pretty amazing. Like I said, I've done this once before. About 2 years ago, I produced, it was a bumblebee pin calico. Same thing, dead in the egg. And I went through the same thing with it. And it became one of my best eaters. Grew really fast. Today's day 60. And if I didn't cut the egg, he for sure would have been dead. I cut the egg at day 58. I had to cut the embryo off him because there was still an embryo sac around him when I cut the egg. So I had to cut the embryo sac, which is like a thin little tissue, and I removed that and pulled him out of that. It was lifeless. And it had that egg sac was massive. You know, it's half the size now, so that's the good news. He is absorbing that. I keep saying he, I don't know if it's a male or female, but I'm not worried about that. I just want him to get through it, and I think he will. I said I'll give it another 24 hours and do another add to this video. Alright guys, so this is like day 3 now. Get a look at that yolk, the sac there. I'm trying to pick him up and stuff. His muscles are pretty strong, so that's good. And he's not just kind of limp laying there. The only thing I don't like is I don't see any tongue response. But yeah, his you can tell he's getting a lot stronger. when I pick him up and try to move him around, his muscles tighten up. He's crawling around a little bit. So each day looks a little better. The only thing I don't like still, no tongue response as he's moving around. At least I don't see it. It's hard to see against the that paper. You can see the umbilical right there. Compared to what that yolk sac was from day one, it's a lot smaller. And it's moving around. The snake was not, like I said, barely moving, but you could see his muscles are getting stronger. The fact that he could push himself up is good news. I would like to see some tongue response though. Don't see anything yet. But maybe that'll come later. He's constricting a little bit. You could feel the muscle strength, which is good. You didn't have that before. So the way I look at it, each day's been an improvement. And I'll put them on a clean liner here, and again, I'll keep shooting these videos. Alright guys, so it looks like the yolk sac came disattached to the umbilical. Here's the umbilical. He seems to be doing pretty good. Still trying to look for that tongue response. Oh, there's a little bit. Okay, we got a little bit of a tongue response. So yeah, from being completely dead, and this animal was dead for a while, but he's getting a little strength. Looks pretty healthy. The umbilical looks good. The improvement each day, and this is day 4, and that definitely still had some left in it, but it did come unattached to the snake, so I will toss that, put him on a new liner, and see what happens from there. But again, he's looking pretty good. So I really hope this guy does make it. He's not out of the woods yet, only because he's still pretty weak. But like I said, from being completely lifeless to where he's at now, that's pretty amazing. Yeah, see, there goes the tongue. I can see it a little bit, so that's really good. He's getting better each day. Again, I'll keep you posted. I'll do an update video on this guy maybe in a week after his first shed, and we'll see what happens. Alright guys, thanks. I'll talk to you later.